We have Lexi Bailey here. We're going to interview you for this branch manager position and just answer these questions to the best of your ability, and I'm sure we can get it done. So how would you say that you heard about this job?
I learned probably through billboards, advertisements, word of mouth, really any other way that you can hear otherwise.
Awesome. Awesome. What would you say is your ideal job?
Ideal job, I would probably say either therapist, psychiatrist, somewhere along those fields.
Great. 3 to 5 years from now, what would you say is your dream career scenario?
Probably either understudying or looking down under a psychiatrist or therapist position, or probably actually be in those positions within 3 to 5 years. I guess just depends on schooling and depends on what field you want to get into.
Awesome. How would you say office morale can best be improved?
Communication. That's really the number one thing that you need. You don't really know that there's a problem unless somebody tells you.
Why would you want to work for this company?
There was a lot of morale that I saw as an employee, both interviewing and training, and based on all of the knowledge that I gained from interviewing, as well as training, and even just being in the environment, you learn a lot from that, and you kind of just build through that and kind of learn everything.
Awesome. What was your last job, and what was the most valuable skill learned?
My last job was I worked at a restaurant called Chimes, and I was a waitress there. I would probably say that the biggest takeaway I got from that was I care too much about what other people want, so I kind of distract myself from other things to make sure that other people are okay, whether it's for the good or the bad of employees as well as other customers that I am dealing with.
Awesome. What would you say is your biggest weakness, and how can you improve on it?
Probably the people pleasing, same as the last question. Just try to make sure everybody is okay, and you may kind of burn some bridges along the way.
How would you say you can improve on it?
Being more attentive and communicating as well. And also multitasking, just being able to juggle multiple things at once.
What would you say is your biggest strength, and how can it improve the office as a whole?
I would say my biggest strength is probably, I guess, personality and charisma. I mean, you can obviously focus on a job and be well at what you do, but at the same time, there's a difference between doing a job and loving your job.
So how would you say that could improve the office as a whole?
If everybody loves their job, obviously, people are going to have a bit of a better morale. If you have a negative work environment, then people may not exactly like that or necessarily want to be motivated to work there.
Awesome. How would you say that you best problem solve?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
How would you say that you best problem solve?
That I best problem solve?
Mm-hmm.
Communication. I mean, you could always get different points of views from other people, or even if you're just unaware and you don't know how to answer it, you could always ask somebody else. You could always ask a superior. There are always people to ask.
Awesome. And then finally, when working in a team environment, what is your best contribution to the team?
Probably, I take command very well. Basically, if anybody tells me to do something, I'll do it. I'm more of just a helping hand rather than the leader.
Awesome. Thank you. This was a great interview. We should totally set up another time to get a follow-up. I loved all your questions, and thank you so much.
Thank you.